Hey Long Walkers, today I'm reviewing another review of The Long Walk, this time by Mondo Sleazo. Let's take a listen.
Just yeah, if you don't know, again, if you don't know what the book itself it's about, it's in America sometime. I would thought it when I first read, I thought it was like in the 80s or maybe like in the 90s.
You know, people do say it came out in '79, and you do see synopses that say near future, but I would place it 1978 alternate reality, not a near future.
And it's a race.
It's not a race. It's a marathon, and there's no finish line.
You just walk, and there's 100 contestants. And I remember I always thought, I don't know where you get these ideas from, but someone told me, I just got the idea in my head that the race was like 400 miles, and you have to.
Well, the this particular long walk in this year is about 440 miles I calculated. So that's approximately right, but that doesn't mean that every long walk goes this far. In fact, they said that they were going to be entering Massachusetts, and it was the first walk to do that in 17 years. So they went much further than most long walks on average.
Walk until you get the 400 miles nonstop, and then there can
Yeah, no finish line.
be only one winner. I think
Well, of course, a race, one winner.
whoever gets across.
But it's not a race. No finish line. Um, the race, once they hit Route 1 South in Freeport, it follows Route 1 South all the way to Florida. And if you follow that, it goes all the way onto Key West, which is this peninsula, and then dead ends. So I'm assuming that if there were more than one person by the time they reach the end of Route 1 South, that they would probably give all of them the winner, because that would be insane. So, but that's probably humanly impossible. So, but it does. They do say, the characters say, I can go, like Stebbins would say, I can go all the way to Florida. You know, I feel like I can go all the way to Florida because Route 1 South goes all the way to Key West, Florida.
Finish line first, that's the winner.
No finish line.
But if you walk, if you get to a speed below 4 miles an hour, you get a 30-second warning.
I don't know what he means. You get a 30-second warning if you drop below 4 miles per hour. Doesn't quite make sense, but let's continue here.
You get 3 warnings,
Well, that's true.
and then the fourth one, they just shoot you dead.
Well, there's no fourth warning. When people say on the fourth warning, you don't get a warning. It's a ticket. There's 3 warnings and a ticket. There's a 2-minute timer. I call it the death timer. And when your speed drops below 4 miles per hour in the correct direction, nobody mentions this, because if you go in the wrong direction, you get a penalty warning. Or if you're walking straight toward the side of the road, doesn't matter how fast you're going, it's going to measure you at 0 miles per hour, because it's how fast you're going down the road in the direction of the half tracks, probably parallel to the center line. So nobody mentions this. They just say, oh, 4 miles per hour. No, if you turned around and went the opposite direction, that's a negative speed, and that's a penalty warning, which is different from a courtesy warning. Anyway, moving on.
So you get 30 seconds, 30 seconds, 30 seconds, and then they shoot you.
So 30 seconds from 120 going down to 90, that's your first warning. 60 is your second warning. 30 is your third warning, and 0 is your ticket. Yes.
And it just, the hell could walk 400 miles? But it's not 400 miles. It's they just keep walking till there's one person left. So it could go on forever, and
Okay, he corrected himself.
that's really frightening. You know, to think that once you start, you know, that's it. You can't stop. And if you get those warnings, then you get killed. And usually they shoot you, and as soon as shoot them in the head.
Usually they shoot him in the head, probably, but They shoot them in the gut, the chest, other places as well. That's it for this review of Mondo Sleazo. If you want more information on how the warnings work and how the rules work, check the links in the description. Thanks. I'll see you later.